Hello, fifth grade math students. This is going to be our walkthrough of some questions from lesson 13.2, which is measures of angles of a triangle. I'll just do a few select ones here. First is going to be number 2. 80 plus 70 plus whatever angle F is equal to how much? Now, I don't know how much angle F is, but from our last lesson, you should know that all three angles of a triangle always add up to be 180 degrees. Now, if 80 and 70 of those 180 degrees are already taken care of, I'm just missing whatever angle F is. So 180 minus 80 minus 70 is going to leave 30 degrees unaccounted for that angle F has to make up for us. All right. Now, next one, I just wanted to again give you that reminder that you can use your ruler to extend the length of these angles. And then you're going to use the protractor to measure and see angle B is just barely less than 65. So 64. Angle C is just also less than 45, so 44. I can actually pause now and probably figure out what A is and check myself. These two together are 108. That means angle A should be 72. And look at that, 72 degrees. All those added up is 180. All right, and then there's a couple on the back that I'd like for us to do together. Find the measure of angle D. I'm going to use the same process as before. 180 degrees, or all the angles added up, is 50 degrees plus 72 degrees plus angle D. 180 degrees, I'm going to add these up on this side of the equation, is equal to 122 degrees plus angle D. Subtract 122 from both sides, and that is going to leave me with angle D equals 58 degrees. And that's a decently sized acute angle. Yep, decently sized acute. Notice again, it says though, these triangles are not drawn to scale, so if you're using the protractor, you may not get the right answer. You got to do the math to find the answer with these. And 7 is maybe the trickiest one here. They've split this angle up into two different pieces, and they've asked for the length of QPS. That'd be this angle here. I'll just mark that up with X. So, there's a few different ways we can do this. Probably the simplest, though, is saying, what does angle P have to be altogether? So, angle P, or RPQ, angle P plus 60 degrees here, plus 32 degrees there, is equal to 180 degrees. Now, if I add those together, angle P plus 92 degrees is equal to 180. Subtract 92 from both sides, and angle P is equal to 88 degrees. Is that acute, obtuse, or right? It's just a little bit less than a right. And actually, that looks about right, doesn't it? That's almost 90 degrees, but looks like it's a little bit less because it's 88 degrees. But remember, they want this. They just want that smaller angle. So how can I find that? Well, if I know the whole thing is 88 degrees, and this piece is 50, then X has to make up whatever is lacking from just 50. So 50 degrees plus X degrees is equal to 88 degrees. Subtract 50 from both sides. Well, that X has to be 38 degrees, which is a decently small acute angle, just like that one is. And there's actually a few ways you can check. You can find out what this angle is. You can add those together, see what's angles on a line. Lots of different ways you can play with the numbers on this one. But for the question of what this angle is, 38 degrees is your correct answer. All right. If you have any more questions, you can email them to me, call me, or we'll talk about it during our Skype session tomorrow.